Hey guys, it's me, Tina Marie, with your meeting of Radiance. Today's video is actually your questions answered, the get to know me video. So I have all your questions right here on my phone. Let's get to it. First question, who's the boss, you or Gracie Poof? Gracie Poof runs the world, we just live in it. And I am so serious. It's always what she wants, when she wants it, how she wants it done. So definitely Gracie Poof is my boss. And part two of the question is, which full coverage foundation is your all-time favorite? Now my favorite is the Makeup Forever HD. Y'all, bomb.com, love it on my face, full coverage. You take them photos, beat to the gods. So definitely loving my Makeup Forever HD. It's my favorite. Now another one is what's the question? What got you into YouTube? I got started back in YouTube in 2010 on a whole different channel, I've been through like 3 channels so far, and I don't know why. It was so stupid. I should have kept the main one. I could have been 500,000 subscribers, but you know, it's all good. But I started back in 2010. I got into beauty. I was going through a depression. Like, I'm telling you, like, I was going through a bad depression in 2010, and I got into makeup. It really boosted my spirits, made me feel better, and from there I just been making videos, and I've loved it because it's always my passion is broadcasting. I went to school for it, and it just made me happy to broadcast. So 2010 is when I got started with videos, and because of my depression, actually jumped it all off for me. Now here's another one. How did you and your hubby meet? Now, I don't condone this, and I say if you do this, you need to be very careful because a lot of dogs out there, okay? Woof, woof. But I met my husband online, okay? It was a website. It was singlesnet.com or something like that. I didn't have time to be looking for a man. I'm working full-time, going to school. I'm not, you know, so browse a little SinglesNet here and there. And that's where I met my husband. Singlesnet.com is no longer in existence, but it's part of Match.com or something like that. Now, do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I have, I think it's called a Lopsa and 2 little Chihuahuas. They're downstairs, so I'm definitely not running their behinds up in her. How long have I been married? I've been married for 5 years, y'all. So 5 long years. Now the next one, and this is gonna be freaking this one, oh my god. An experience you can never forget. Hold on to your units right now, y'all. Hold on to your units. Okay, so I was just getting into wigs or whatever, right? And I was like 19 years old, so I'm just getting into wearing wigs. We go to the beach. We at the beach, parlaying in the beach or whatever. I go down to the water. Now I'm thinking I'm too cute. My little unit on and stuff. We go down to the water. A wave comes down. Takes me underwater. I'm underwater, y'all. I'm underwater. Then once I come back from being underwater, my people on with is like, and I'm like, my unit is gone, y'all. My unit's gone. My hair is braided up underneath, so you know how it's braided up after with the unit. So I put my hair back underneath that water, y'all, and I found that wig, and I threw it back on my head. I don't know what type of way it was on my head, but I threw that unit back on, and I will never forget that experience ever. That's why from now on I do tie down my units, and I do not go to the beach with a wig on, because that was straight embarrassing. I was embarrassed for like a month, no joke. What is your favorite dinner as a family is the next one. Our favorite dinner, pizza. We love pizza. I'm from New York, y'all, originally, so pizza is it. Like, the pizza down here ain't nothing like New York. If you're from up north, you know what I'm talking about. But pizza, definitely our #1 go-to. Now, let me see here. How did you and your husband decide on your children's first names? It wasn't really his decision. It was all me. Like, Justin, I just wanted a really good boy's name that was going to get a job. And I was like, that name going to get a job. You know what I'm talking about. Some people be naming their kids some off-the-wall stuff. And my mama named me Tina, my brother Garrett. We have very common names. So I'm going to give him a common name as well. And Grace was named after Kenny's grandma that passed away when he was like 10 or 11. And her name was Grace. And Kenny's other grandma's middle name's Ann, and so was my grandma. So we did Grace Ann, and my mom's middle name's Marie. My middle name's Marie, so that's how we got Grace Ann Marie. So yeah, that one had a little bit more thought. Justin was, I was really young. I don't know, but it was Justin. A good question. They said, is Justin in school, and if so, what challenges have you faced with him academically? Justin is so freaking smart. He gets awards all the time for his academics. It's bananas. Like, he is intelligent, like extremely intelligent. So I don't have any struggles. He's going into first grade next year. Whoop, whoop. And he's just doing really good, and I just thank God for that. Here's the next one. What do you do for work besides YouTube? As you guys know, YouTube is not my dinero, okay? It's my hobby. I actually do sales for a leading national lawn company. So that's my job. I'm a salesperson. It's what I love to do besides broadcasting. I love the challenge of the sales field. When did I first get into makeup? Like I said, guys, 2010, when I was going through that depression. If you guys want a separate video on that, I definitely can make it for you. But that's when I got into makeup. And what was the first makeup product that I wore? I still have the box to this. It was the Ulta Blockbuster. It was like in like this pink, like a pink leather, like, no, pink alligator kind of skin thing. It was a kit, and it was $19.99. It was the first one I ever had, and it was from Ulta. So yeah, because it came with the shadows, the blushes, everything all in one, lippies, everything, so I could get started. Where do you plan or want to take your family for a vacation? This summer we are traveling. I'm so happy. I'm going to be able to get back to the East Coast for a little bit. We're going to be driving, and we're going to be going to Kentucky, where my husband, all his family lives, and we're going to be going up to the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. That's where I lived for 7 years, and that's where all my family, majority of my family, migrated to after they left Buffalo. So a lot of them are in the DMV, and I cannot wait to get there. So let me see. I like this one. Does your husband really do your hair? I remember you said that. If so, how much do he charge, girl? Yes, y'all. When I'm not wearing units, my husband does my regular hair when I let him, and I'm not all tired. But he does my hair. He actually helped me when I went natural. My husband went to Regency Beauty School. That's where he learned to do hair. And he was actually one of the best ones at his campus, at the Woodbridge campus in Mathis, at the beauty school. So yeah, my husband's really a hairdresser. He went to school for it. And how much does he charge? It depends. I mean, me, I don't pay nothing, you know. I'm wifey, you know, but it just depends. He does sew-ins, he does perms, he does the works. So he definitely does the works. What is your favorite thing to do outside of YouTube? And she said, P.S. I love your videos. Guys, thank you for loving my videos. I'm just plain Jane me. I'm almost 30. I just do this for fun. I'm not doing it just to get recognition and all that, because I'll leave that to the people that's sponsored and stuff. But I do this because I love it. It's fun for me. YouTube. I have no other real hobby but YouTube. Hang out okay, I like watching Judge Mathis. Okay, y'all know about Judge Mathis. He a sexy old man. I love watching Judge Mathis. I'll DVR the whole week and sit down on the weekend and watch me some Judge Mathis. So yeah, that's the one thing I do besides YouTube. Am I a stay-at-home mom, or do I work? What kind of work do I do? And part 2 is, besides makeup and being a beauty guru, what are some of your other hobbies and talents? And what made me decide to start doing YouTube videos? Like I told you, we already discussed what got me into YouTube. Am I a stay-at-home mom? Y'all, I wish. I got a job. I love being a stay-at-home mom. I wish I could be a stay-at-home mom. I love the time when I wasn't working. But you gotta get to the money. You like makeup like I like makeup, you need to be working. So definitely I'm not a stay-at-home mom. And what was the other question? Besides being a beauty guru, and guys, I don't consider myself a beauty guru. I'm a person that likes makeup, that thinks it's cool, that likes to talk about it. Guru ain't here, boo-boo. That's why you're like, oh, can you do a lot of tutorials and all that? Y'all, I'm still learning myself. I'm not a guru. I'm just a person that loves makeup. Beauty enthusiast. What is your personal favorite drugstore foundation? Blushes, bronzers. My favorite drugstore is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte. I have a review on it. I'll link below. All-time favorite, all-time favorite. As far as blushes, my favorite blush is definitely got to come from Milani. It's the Coralina, I think it's called. I think it's called that. But that is my favorite. As far as bronzers, I don't have a favorite drugstore bronzers. What state do I live in? I live in the Lone Star State. I live in Texas. So I am in Texas, y'all. And how long have I been into beauty? Since 2010. And when did you start learning how to properly apply makeup? Guys, I still don't know if I'm doing it properly, but I try to learn more and more every day. So as long as I ain't looking cake face, shoot, it looked proper to me. So I got pretty good at not looking cake face back in 2011. Now, let me see here. Let me see. How is life with 2 kids? Y'all, stressful. It's like one person needs something, one person needs something. Sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning and both kids are up. Yes, 3 o'clock in the morning and both kids are up talking. No, it gets crazy, but I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I love my boo-boos. I'm not gonna get to, I'll get to part 2 of that in a minute. How is life having an interracial relationship? I love it. Like, some people don't like it. My whole family's mixed. My entire family, we're all mixed. So when I brought my husband home, it was welcome to the crew. My grandma met him. My grandma's Indian and white. It was welcome to the crew. Like, there was no discrimination. Sometimes there's discrimination, like when we go out, because sometimes they're like, oh, are y'all together? Like, our orders, like, is this all together? Yeah. And it's all coming out the same joint checking account. Like, sometimes we get that, but I don't know. But to me, I love being in an interracial relationship. My thing is, if you like somebody that ain't your race, so what? Who really gives a darn? I just think, love who you love. Because just because somebody's the same color as you don't mean you're going to love them forever. You feel me? Yeah. Are there any games my family like to play? Football. Justin is a football head, football fanatic, and he's really big. My son is 6 years old, and he's the size of a 9-year-old height and weight. So football is definitely something he's into, and I encourage it because I'm trying to get him a contract. NFL, I got one for you. You feel me? What's the next one here? What is my occupation? You seem to spend on new items quite often. Must be a good one. Just asking because I'm a compulsive shopper. Again, I do sales. I do sales for one reason, because I love nice things. My mom always told me I have Kool-Aid money with a champagne appetite, and it is so true, y'all, because I'm telling you, I be trying to be fancy and my money don't always be fancy, so sometimes I have to scale back. But I do a lot of bargain shopping, and I do a lot of things online, like with eBay's where you get cash back. I'm serious about that cash back because I get to take that cash back and buy more stuff. So definitely take advantage of eBay. I'll leave my link below so you guys can sign up for it. I'm telling you, if you like to spend money on beauty, you ain't got a lot of money, getting cash back really does make a difference. Will there be any more kids in the future? Yes, there will be more kids in the future for me and Kenny. How about, let me see, I would say in the near future. How about November 2015 to be exact? Yes, yes, yes. I am going to be having another baby. I am currently 8 weeks and a couple of days pregnant with this one right here, the last. of the Mohegans, okay? So yes, there will be babies in the future. The baby is actually on the way. It's on the way, and I was not expecting this one, but I thank God for it, and it'll be my last baby. So yeah, babies are in my near future. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me. I love this video. This was so fun. I got to tell you a little bit more about me. Remember, if you're not a subscriber, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.